These new age men are weird as hell.
I'm sorry, men are fucking weirdos sometimes. They're absolute fucking weirdos.
Something I think is weird is when men are in relationships and they still have the urge to check out other women.
I figured out why women find men so confusing.
Men are very complicated.
I'm starting to realize just how weird a lot of dudes actually are.
I figured out why women find men so confusing. And I'll tell you, it's right here. Because men are going to treat you nice. They're going to act respectful. They're going to call you babe. They're going to say, I miss you. They're going to say, who are you talking to? Right? But then they're not going to want long-term security. We're not necessarily thinking about that, right? We're not thinking about, girlfriend or long-term. We're just thinking about, I want her to feel good. I want to treat her nice, right? And the problem is girls take those actions of us saying, babe, and where are you? What are you doing? Hey, let's hang out, as, oh my God, this guy really likes me. He wants long-term security. Where it's like, no, it's not necessarily that. It's like, wow, I want to treat her nice because I want her to feel good. I want her to feel special. But in reality, maybe my, long-term thoughts aren't necessarily me and her being together.
So guys, in this video, we're going to be discussing about how some men letting us know now that they are getting to realize that some men are weird, that they are not only weird, that they are complicated. Who? Hello guys, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you all according to your time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you are seeing us for the first time. Guys, you need to see how some men now are talking about their fellow men. Oh wow, are you just realizing? Anyway guys, without talking too much, let's dive in and hear some of their points.
Speaking to women will make you realise how weird 95% of men are. Like, some of the stories that I've heard about the way men approach women, the way men speak to women, the kind of things men will do for women, will make you realise that most men are in fact extremely weird. And it goes a bit deeper than that, because all the time you see women complain about, oh, this dude's creepy, or oh, he was a weirdo, or he was nasty, or whatever it is, and how all men are shit, that kind of attitude. But you then also get men always complaining, going, oh, women are all shit, and they're gold diggers, or yeah, they're lying and making up all these stories. Like, no, genuinely guys, 95% of you out there are fucking weirdos, man. Like, honestly, I used to think that it was all the women that were the problem. I stand corrected, because as much as women might be reacting in a certain way now, a lot of it is because you fuckers became really fucking weird. What happened to the traditional man?
Men are not nice, men are mean. If you know what that guy that you're calling a nice guy does to the people that he doesn't like, you'll be grateful that he's being nice to you. Men are not nice. Men are only nice to the people that they love, the people that they want to protect, and the people that they value. Men are mean.
These new age men are weird as hell. So treating a woman right, doing right by her, that's simping. You'd rather treat her like shit so that you can get high fives and pats on your back by your male friends. Something about that is incredibly gay.
I never truly understand how weird some men can be until you start talking to a girl that gets a lot of people's attention. Like a girl that's attractive, a lot of guys look at her. Like, dude, it is insane. Like, people just randomly texting you about her whereabouts, people going up to her and just saying the most outlandish things. The stalkers. You can't forget the dudes that they'll ask for like an Instagram or the number, and she doesn't give it to them, and then they start getting angry and they're like, oh, you're not even that like, bro, why are you so weird? Like, do you not realize how much time and energy being weird costs? Like, you could use your time and energy for something productive, like getting ahead in life. And I'm not trying to bash men, but it's like, damn, bro, come on, y'all gotta do better. Life is too short to be acting a fool like that. Sometimes I'm like, you know, I understand why some women feel the way they feel. It's a crazy world we live in.
Something I think is weird is when men are in relationships and they still have the urge to check out other women. And this goes for married men too. And then they would validate their actions by saying, well, I'm in a whole committed relationship. It doesn't matter if I window shop, I can still look. I feel like if you're looking or if you still feel a need to look, then what you have is not satisfying you enough. Now, I never said that you cannot acknowledge the fact that there's other attractive people out there, but I'm saying that it's not always a necessity to look at other people in that way. So for every woman who passes by with big breasts and a big butt, I don't got to turn my head and look at every single woman. And some men would try to justify this by saying, well, all men do it. It's okay. All men are like this. No, all men aren't like that.
Men also, when they talk about how a woman dresses and they say that they're trying to, they don't look at it as control when they tell a woman like how to dress or whatever because they're trying to protect the woman. You're trying to protect the woman from men. Like you're just saying like when she goes outside, this is like men will literally say to me, because I'm like, I would never tell my wife how to dress. They'll be like, oh, but you know how men are. You know how men are. Bro, be for real. You know how men are. Okay. So you're saying, generally speaking, men are fucking predators. You're saying, generally speaking, that if a woman dresses a certain way, men will not respect her and they will try to harm her. Well, I thought it was only 2% of men are scary and violent. Like, if only 2% of men are so scary and violent, then why are you so worried about a woman going outside in a miniskirt? If it ain't all men, why are you so protected? You think these women are gonna? What are the odds that these women are gonna run into the 2% of men anytime they go outside dressed a certain way? Where are the odds of that? Super duper low, right? You're saying it's only 2% of men. So again, it's proof that you guys think that it's all men. Men know it's all men. Men know that men ain't shit. We know that. With everything you say and do about women, you reveal that you actually know men ain't shit, right? The question then becomes, why do you guys get so upset when women say men ain't shit though? That's the question. And the answer to that is because though you know men ain't shit, you know that, right? So you use that as a way to manipulate and control women, again, proving that you ain't shit, that you're one of the ain't shit men. You use that to manipulate and control women's behaviors, right? That's the reason why you do that. And you need for those, you need for most men to remain shitty so that you can get away with remaining shitty.
I'm sorry, men are fucking weirdos sometimes. They're absolute fucking weirdos. I was just in a shopping center and this lady that was with her boyfriend approached me. She goes, oh my God, you're the guy from TikTok, aren't you? And I went, yeah, hi, how are you? I had a little conversation. The whole time the boyfriend's like this. Why are you so angry, bro? Take a chill pill. I don't know if they actually come in physical form, but you need to take a chill pill, whether it's metaphorical or physical, I don't know. Anyway, I'm like, thank you for saying hello. She's like, yeah. And then we turn around and she goes, wait, can I get a picture? I'm like, yeah, of course. I look back and the boyfriend's still like this. Okay, it's not that fucking hard to just crack a smile, you fucking grumpy bum. You fucking idiot. Peace and love to him. His girlfriend was so lovely, right? That's what's so crazy. Anyway, she gives him the phone, take a photo, and I even make a joke. I try and make this guy more comfortable. I'm like, he's like, who the fuck is this guy? What do you think his reaction was? Guess. Grumpy bum. Anyway, takes the photo. I'm like, thanks so much. Have a good day. She's like, thank you. And he's still there like this. What's wrong, babe? What's wrong? Honestly, I don't judge him as a person because of this, but I kind of judge his ability to, interact in social situations with new people. What are you doing? Just smile. You know what I mean? If you don't know what's going on, just smile. You know what I mean? Like, and if you're that insecure that your girlfriend's talking to a man, that's fucking weird, babe. That's weird.
I'm starting to realize just how weird a lot of dudes actually are. I'm starting to feel bad for women. I'm starting to get it. I made a post not too long ago. I was like, if I am intimate with a woman, I would have wanted her to have enjoyed before, during, and after the fact, right? I made a joke saying a bad Yelp review might destroy me, right? I made that post on Instagram, right? I made it on here too, but I posted it on Instagram. And people in the comments, some dudes, not the women, but the dudes were like, oh, he's a goofy. I don't care if she enjoyed during or after. What do you mean? Like, I'm saying that I would have wanted Shorty to have wanted it Before, okay? During the fact, she's enjoying herself. And then after the fact, she doesn't regret it. Because she enjoyed it and she liked me. Right? Because I would feel weird if shorty after was like, man, what did I do? Why did I do that with dude? I'll be like, ugh, I feel gross now. I don't want to be on the receiving end of a woman having post-nut clarity and realizing that, ugh, why did I do that? Like, that would hurt my feelings. And dudes are saying I'm weird for that? You wouldn't feel any type of way if the woman after you got with her regretted it. Like, that would make you feel weird in any shape or form. You don't care if she enjoyed it herself, your ideology is still hit. I can't relate to y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I can't. We not the same.
You imagine? Oh wow. Can you just imagine what he said in this video that just finished playing? He said that when he get down with a lady, like he's just letting us know that he love it when the lady feels him, like he love it when the lady enjoys it. So he just made a video and make a joke about it, that this is what he like doing after getting down with a lady. And in his comment section, he saw his fellow men saying that, oh, they don't care, provided they enjoy it. They don't really care whether the lady enjoys it or not. Guys. Anyway, guys, let's take some comments. This person said, they don't really see us as human with feelings. We are just an object to them. Don't you see? The only one that matters to them is them. Wow. Us women are really tired of it all. We really are. It's very so crushing to us. Guys, you can now let's take this other comment. This person said, it's because men don't see us as humans. I could not imagine being intimate with someone and not caring if it feels good for them or not. That's why many are happier single, because it's just illogical behavior. That is the level that some of these men see some of we women. They don't care. What matters to them is just them, their satisfaction, their happiness, and all of that. Like they see some of us, we women, as objects that they can use around. You can imagine, even their fellow men now are feeling it. They are saying that they understand our feeling now. Like, how will somebody say that he doesn't care if the person that he goes down with enjoys what they did together or not? So everything that matters to him is just his satisfaction. Wow. Guys, let's continue.
There is nothing weirder to me than seeing a man want to find a girl that's the whole package. Beautiful, funny, smart, entrepreneurial, motivated. And once he gets her, his first thought is, I'm gonna squash her down. I'm gonna shrink her and make her so small because I feel bad about myself. Instead of seeing her and being like, how can I match that? How can I encourage her to shine so I can shine too? And then they break up. And they date a complete polar opposite girl. And they're like, oh, she's the love of my life. That last girl was the worst. Because it's not that she was the worst. It's that you're insecure as fuck.
Men are very complicated. Men are very complicated. And it really bothers me that so many men have adopted this lie that men are simple. And ladies, all you got to do is a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. And that's all we need. We simple. We don't ask so much. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pits of hell. Because you have a lot of women out here that's willing to do the simple things, but that ain't enough. You're going to find a way to F that up. You're going to find a way to F that off. And it bothers me how we have so many men that will try to say men are simple, we don't ask for a lot, but then you try to justify needing more than one woman. Like, how does that work? Ain't one woman enough? I thought we were simple, right? I thought we were simple. Why do you need more than one woman? Adding more than one woman to the equation complicates things. And you want to try to say that yet you are a simple man. Men are simple. Any man that feels like he needs more than one woman is a complicated man. Any man that feels like he needs more than one woman is a very highly complicated man. And I'm gonna make the argument that if you're a man and you feel like you can't find a woman out at all, you can't find a woman out here with at least 80% of what you're looking for and make that work, you complicated. All these women out here, and you mean to tell me you can't find you a woman and sit down? You complicated, bro. Something's wrong with you. Like I say all the time, women ain't perfect, but you're not as simple as you think you are. You complicated.
Just a really quick one, yeah, but I find it crazy how angry some men get at other men that treat women with respect, or they treat their woman nicely. Like, it's so crazy. Like, they'll be like, oh, he's moist, like, oh, he's pussy whipped, da-da-da-da-da. Just because the guy's treating his girl nice. Like, it actually burns them.
The scariest men are the men that get the girl pregnant, they've been together for mad long, know the girl wants to get married, and they don't marry her. Like, you guys have been together for so long, you know she wants to be married, you guys have a child together, and they just won't marry her. Like, they just won't. If you ask them, it's because they have commitment issues, but they've been together for 10 years. Oh, boo, you don't have no commitment issues. There's a deeper issue. What is your issue? That is wicked. Like, you know the girl wants to get married. That's dark. That's really dark.
Why are men so complicated and confusing? If you try to please them, you are cheap. If you love them, oh, you are too emotional. If you don't, you are getting hard and proud. If you try to dress sexy, oh, you are attracting other men. If you don't, you are too local. If you try to cook and wash their clothes, you are desperate to get married. If you don't, oh, you are not a wife material. If you demand money from them, you are materialistic and a gold digger. If you don't too, you are a whore getting it from somewhere else. If you get pregnant for them, you are trapping them. If you don't, my sister, you have damaged your womb. If you are beautiful, you can't have one man. If you are ugly too, you are not presentable.
This is how you avoid dating or falling in love with a loser, a weirdo, or someone who does not have good intentions for you, or all of the above. A lot of men have a low self-esteem and are dating for an ego boost. I did not say most men, I said a lot of men. There are amazing men around the corner from you. The key point of this chat that we're having right now is to identify the right ones. Dating is not hard at all when you are dating a healed man who is genuinely interested in you, very self-confident, and not extremely insecure. But there are a lot of men who can appear this way, but are only dating for short-term satisfaction and not long-term growth with you. They have a deep-rooted lack of confidence, and instead of doing the work to heal and fix that, they go the easy route and use women for temporary satisfaction. Women are an easy source for men to get an ego boost. If you're like me, you're attracted to successful men who have been able to accomplish a lot, have an enjoyable lifestyle, and have nice things, yet are still very humble and kind. I'm attracted to these men because I'm in a position to where I'm successful. I have a good lifestyle, and I am also humble and kind. So I would want someone who is also on that same page, right? A lot of women would. Women want to be toasted, romanced, treated amazingly, and have a good dating experience. But you have to beware, because a lot of the time, the men that are able to acquire these nice things and succeed in life, they don't do it from a place of self-determination and ambition alone, but were fueled from a place of ego and an escape to desert their deepest traumas and insecurities, using their lifestyle as a distraction to cover up how unhappy they are within. The nice cars, the nice jewelry, the nice clothes, the nice lifestyle. But even with all those nice things, it is still very easy to tell when you are dealing with someone who has a low self-esteem and is using you as their source for an ego boost, aka a loser. First of all, they do not compliment you a lot. They may even give you competitive energy. They'll compare themselves a lot to you, masking it with, we have this in common when it comes to your accomplishments and things that you're proud of. They too must let you know they are also accomplished and proud. Nothing is wrong with a man telling you about his accomplishments, but it's how they respond to yours with their own on top, rather than just learning about you. They will neg you, giving you compliments that are a bit basic and backhanded. Examples, I usually don't like makeup, but you do yours really well. You're not like most girls. You're actually very smart and interesting to talk to. You have a type of beauty that not a lot of people can pull off. You're very funny. People may think you're goofy, but I like it. Guys, these compliments should not go over your head. They are meant to make you second guess yourself. Men with low self-esteem will never just compliment you. They have to add a little criticism, which is a clear sign that they're intimidated by you and want to knock you a few notches down, which will boost them up. Trust me, you will naturally feel it on the first conversation if this guy has a low self-esteem or not. Guys with a high self-esteem have no problem focusing completely on you. They will compliment you and not be shy of letting you know how amazed they are by you. They're very generous with their time and attention towards you and have no limitations with the compliments they give you. A lot of people like to think that love bombing is all this attention in the beginning. But honestly, a guy that has good intentions for you will know your worth from the very start and have no problem showing you that. It is up to you to control how much you seek validation from that, because that's when someone with bad intentions could easily use the same behavior to manipulate you. Men that are using you to fuel their ego, it will not take long before that behavior and act reduces and the attention begins to be solely on them. They're quick to want to keep the attention on themselves and put you in a position to prove you are worthy of maintaining their attention. Most importantly, they will be inconsistent in communication. Inconsistency doesn't mean not blowing up your phone or hitting you up every day. No. Inconsistency meaning their energy is not matching their effort in communication with you. So they seem really interested in you, but the energy just isn't giving. A confident man who is interested in you is consistent and does not waste your time or have you wondering if their energy is on you or elsewhere. If you are watching this and you are knowingly putting yourself in a space to where you are putting up with this, please remove yourself. I promise you, nothing good comes from this. These men will not grow to appreciate you, respect you, love you. They're only going to add you to a collection of women that they are using to nurture their low self-esteem. I also want to add that in the opposite direction of inconsistency is a man that is smitten and obsessed with you from jump. You need to run if the guy seems too overly invested in you too early on, wanting to hang out every day, calling you multiple times a day, spending money after just meeting you, and not even forming a bond. It's clear they're craving something, and it's not even just about you. They don't know you yet to want you so bad. Us girls love attention, but that is not the attention you should love. If you feel like you're just not meeting the right people, you need to get outside more. Nobody's gonna find you in your house. I'm a homebody, so I don't go out much. But I promise you, every time I leave the house, I encounter someone who is interested in me. Also, you'd think because I'm an influencer, I'd have a lot of men who approach me online. This is true. I do attract a lot of men who are flashy, successful, but I can guarantee you it does not equate to the quality of man that they are on the inside. I promise you, a lot of these achieved men have low self-esteems and are looking left, right, and center for an ego boost. I don't respond to my DMs and I don't like to date men that have DM'd me. Although people have met great men that have DM'd them, that is an exception to the rule, meaning that the chances are very slim. I'm very strict when it comes to access to me personally, so I prefer to meet the men that I date in person and have a more organic interaction. Now, does meeting in person mean they won't be a weirdo? No, but it gives me an opportunity to see better what they're actually about. If you would like tips step by step on how to avoid losers, weirdos, and attract good quality men and have good dating experiences, go to part 2.
My happiness right now is that men, some of them are beginning to realize, they are beginning to understand our feeling, what we are talking about. Like they are beginning to see some point and some reason with us. You understand? For some of them now to say that they posted a video and the reaction on the video from their fellow gender is not sitting with them well. So that tells a lot. So they are kind of, although they are men, they cannot just put themselves in the shoe because from a perspective it will not really make sense, but they are trying to put their sisters in that perspective, in that shoe. Now they are saying that it doesn't make sense, like what of this some of these men are doing to we ladies, that it doesn't make sense. That's why now they are coming out to speak. Although some of these men will also call them simp, but they don't care. They just want to speak out, and they are saying that yes, they admit that their fellow men, some of them, they are actually weird. So guys, what do you think about this video? Drop your opinion in the comment section. I'm really happy that a lot of men, not really a lot anyway, some of them now are speaking up and they are getting to talk to their fellow gender. Hopefully they will make amends, they will change. Anyway guys, let me leave you guys here till I come your way again next night, guys. Remember, let's bye.